All right, so in this video, I am going to show you a little bit of how to use Liftoff, which is a super great little tool that we've been using. I am logged in as a specific student, so I might have to pause the video a little bit so I can hide some names, but I want to show you how it works. So in our math class, we did the diagnostics. And so there are four because your math class is broken into four domains. So these four we did, and then as you have them completed, which they're for a grade, they're all in here as completed, right? And it will show you your overall score. It'll show you how many you got correct and how many you answered. So in this case, in the algebraic thinking, or we can see the domain, this student, their strong domain is 61%, and that's the number system. The one that they might want to strengthen a little bit is that 45%, which is geometry. So this is where you can see where you're at in math. Then you have up here, you have your alien ranking, your avatar. These are galaxy stars that you can collect and use to upgrade rockets and blasters and things like that. If I'm giving you something that's graded, that will be in your assignments. But in this video, I'm going to show you how we can use the galaxies to strengthen some of those things. So in math, we talked a lot about how as you're learning topics, we can look at them as almost watching a series. So right now you're going into sixth grade and we are starting season 6 of the show that you're watching. There are details from previous seasons and it's a lot of information. But there are details from previous seasons that you may need in order to be successful in math. So this is where that is at. So we're going to use these galaxies that they're called to help strengthen some of those information from previous seasons. So I'm going to go ahead and click on My Galaxies and show you how you can use it. So once we clicked on My Galaxies, we're going to switch over to Math. And in here, you've already taken your diagnostics, so it gives you information on here. So again, we have those four domains. We have the four in math, and these rocket ships show you where you're at in each domain. So in this case, our rocket ships are down here. In this case, for operations and algebraic thinking, this student is in Galaxy 3. Okay, so in just this one, the operations and algebraic thinking, we're in Galaxy 3. That doesn't mean that you are at a third grade level. It means that we haven't mastered everything in this grade in order to move up. So all these ones with stars are ones that have been mastered. So in this case, the student, they do have things that they have accomplished in other galaxies. We just have to master all of it before we can move on. So anything that you can click that's lit up, see how this is grayed out? We have to master this galaxy before we can move into the next one. So in this case, this student can practice two-step word problems, and if you click it, it'll provide you practice opportunities, videos, and games like that. And so you want to go ahead and accomplish it. In this domain, so let's say you're in the mood to work on the real and complex number system, everything with a star has been mastered at Galaxy 3. And in Galaxy 4, it looks like there's only one thing that really needed to show mastery. So once the student practices this, oh, I'm so sorry, and there's decimals. So once we practice this and this rocket ship will move into Galaxy 5. You can't go and do the ones that are grayed out until you've mastered the galaxy that you're in. And again, each one is different, so every student is different. Statistics and probability they did really well. They're already in Galaxy 6 because there's not a whole lot of that domain that really has to be mastered. So in this one, we're really just focusing all the way in the 6th grade level. Geometry, remember that was the one that they wanted to improve. Down here, it looks like we're in Galaxy 4, so we need to go ahead and just practice in these opportunities. So let me show you once you're in your galaxies, if you're ready to practice, how you can get to that practice. So let's say we're ready to start on two-step word problems. So if you click in here, right, these are games that you can play, and as you earn more galaxy stars, you can start unlocking other games. So you can click on what you want to play, then you can select your rocket. This student does not have any blasters available, but as you earn these galaxy stars, you can get new rockets, you can get new blasters, and then you can press the word start. As you get 80% or more to earn those galaxy stars or time, you will start earning the galaxy stars to go ahead and get those upgrades. When you're all done with this and it'll master, we can go back home and again to your galaxies. and then we can work on another one. The goal of this is to not master all in one day. The goal of this is to get all of these rocket ships into Galaxy 6 by the end of the school year. So that's a long amount of time. So what you want to do is maybe practice one thing a day or spend about 15 minutes a week, 15 to 20 minutes in your Galaxies to go ahead and build up what our goal is to do. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, always email your teachers, and we are more than happy to help.